today. You know, we're fisherwomen and we have to live up to our name.
Well, I'll try, but I haven't been fishing for a long time, and I just don't know whether I know how.
Well, I know. That's why I thought we should all go together.
Well, I'm here, but I'm not very motivated. I'm just keeping it real. You know, it's just that I'm so busy with my life right now. You know, I'm redecorating my house, and I'm taking this cooking class. It's Mediterranean cooking with olive oil and olives, and yeah. And I'm really busy with Facebook. You know, trying to keep up with Louise Holland's kids, that's a full-time job, you know. And, well, I just can't believe I let you talk me into this. I just don't have time for it. And, you know, all this tackle stuff, well, I've forgotten how complicated it gets. In my life, I'm trying to simplify it. And it gets all messed up and tangled. And to be honest, I haven't been fishing in so long that all this water, it makes me seasick.
You look good in your outfit.
Oh, well, I do look good, I know that.
Well, that's what it's all about. And I tell you, when I learned that I was doing something wrong in the way that I was fishing, I just felt terrible. And I didn't want to fish anymore just in case I did something wrong.
Oh, yeah, well.
Well, I've been reading a lot lately about fishing, and the new school of thought is that the fish just aren't hungry anymore.
I know. Well, we did some things wrong in the past. I know we did. And I tried to improve them, and I just kept on, and I decided to change them, and I just kept on fishing. And did you see that beautiful fish I caught last week?
Yes, yes, I did.
Yes, I did too. I was already feeling guilty about the fact that I wasn't fishing. Then I realized I just wasn't focused anymore. And I don't think I even remember how to fish. Well, I'm just going to move to the desert. As a matter of fact, the fish don't even like me anymore. I ended up, once I pulled this big old string of fish up on the bank, and they just all flopped back in the water.
Well, I remember when I used to fish, and I just dealt with a lot of jealousy and stuff come up to me that I didn't like coming up in me, you know, because everyone else was just so much more effective than I was. And sometimes I'd go out there and fish, and I'd say, oh, look, 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 I've got me a good one. Got me a good one here. And I'd pull it up, and it'd be this catfish with whiskers, and he'd be all gross. So I'd just throw him back in, and I'd say, okay, this time I'm going to catch me a good fish. I'm going to catch me a shark one. You know a shark fish? And I'd pull him up, and it'd be this tiny brand thing that looked like it belonged to some kid's aquarium or something. So I thought, well, I'll just try some things. And so one time I even put bacon on a hook, because I heard bacon does something to the brain that makes you happy. So I thought, well, maybe it'd work for fish if they have brains, I don't know. So,
Happy fish.
and so I put the bacon on the hook, and I went back, and this dog, he got my bacon. And he bit me. And so I went back to help the dog and to take it to the vet. And, well, all I'm saying is, I just felt like a failure.
Girls, truthfully, I think you're giving a little bit of negative thoughts here. And feelings, I just think we have to give your heart in it again, so to speak, and believe and be positive again.
Well, I've been away from it for a while, and this whole idea of fishing is just so messy. So I like everything neat and tidy and clean, and I just don't want to get in that mess again.
Oh, Martha, I'll give you that. It's messy. I've been in some messy fishing stuff. But the truth is, it's worth the mess. You get the prize, you get the reward, and you get the fish.
Wow.
I promise.
Wow, you're so full of joy. You're so much more joyful than we are.
Well, I tell you, girl, you make me feel like that. feel so unworthy. And I'm just so much of a hypocrite.
No, it doesn't make you a hypocrite to go back and do what you think is right. You just go back, do it again, and just give it all you got, and the fisherman above, he will do the rest.
Well, here's keeping it real, Shirley. Here's keeping it real, Shirley. I just have something to say here. You know, I'm just feeling vulnerable, and I just feel like I need to say something. I'm afraid. It's just that I'm afraid. I haven't been fishing in so long. Well, the fish, they intimidate me. Do you think we can overcome that, Laura?
Sure, we just gotta kind of get back in the boat, so to speak.
You think so?
Do you think we ought to try?
Oh, okay. Laura, you said you'd bring the worms. Did you bring the worms? Could you speak up, make it a little bit more clear? I can't hear you. They're in your mouth? Oh, good grief.
My daddy said if you want to catch fish, you have to keep the bait warm.
Gross.
That's all I got.
Talk about DNA-infested worms. Well, you know what? I think that we're going to catch a big one here.
Okay, go for it.
But wait a minute, I have a text. Just a minute. Just a minute. I dropped my iPhone. Do you see that? Do you see that, turtle?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You stupid turtle, you let go of my smartphone.
That's a good object class, son. You have to make sacrifices to go fishing.
Laura, this is me making a sacrifice, not you. Do you know how expensive iPhones are?
No, I don't even have one.
Well, never mind. It's just great. Let's just do this.
Oh, I think I got one, and it's you.
Who knows that?
Well, I did say it was you.
Martha, we're just so much out of practice, you know.
I think we just need Shirley, we are Shirley.
Yeah,
Ready to pray?
I think that'd be a good idea. I think we better.
Dear Lord, help us to catch fish again.
And help us to make sacrifices
And to learn to get messy again.
and to be willing to be disappointed again if it happens again.
And dear Lord, no matter what, we know that you promised you would be with us always.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. I think she's got one.
I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous.
Oh, I think it's a big one.
Oh,
We better help her. We better get over here and help her.
I'm so excited.
I know! It's a big one! I know! This is so exciting! Laura, thank you for inviting us. And you were faithful and you stood by us and you challenged us. And we were just so impatient, weren't we?
Right. Thank you, Laura.
It's so fun and we all did it together.
Yeah, let's do this again.
Let's do.
I will make you fishers of men. Woo!